Welcome to the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center here in Sugar Land, Texas for the second half of our ISHL doubleheader. As a interdivisional matchup and a showdown between the 10-4-2 Klein squad from the North Division and the 4-11-0 Cinco Ranch Cougars. Michael Silver's back with you. Delighted to have you along for the ride. After Straight Jesuit defeated Pearland Friendswood 8-1, we have this interdivisional matchup between Klein and Cinco Ranch. And the Cinco Ranch Cougars got a big win a week ago tonight as they earned just their fourth win of the season, 7-2 over PFC. Senior Walter Sorrell had a career night with 5 goals. But unfortunately for the Cougars, they could not follow that performance up against the North Division leading Sidewoods Wildcats on Sunday as they were shut out 7-0. Klein earned their 10th win of the season last Friday as they scored 11 goals in an 11-5 rout over Tomball. Leading scorer Weston Tamura Jr., a sophomore, picked up his second hat trick of the season, while Rowdy McGuire chipped in a couple and Logan Diskey had a 6-point night with 6 helpers for Klein. Coming up next, we'll have the scratches, the goaltending matchup as we continue to count down to face-off here from the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. This is the Legacy Sports Network.
What's in a name? A name can tell you a lot about a company. Take First Community Credit Union, for example. First Community Credit Union is just a better place to bank. They serve the families and businesses in the Houston, Katy, and Fort Bend communities. They take pride in the name First and want to be the one you look to, well, first. Because they've been a leader in the financial community for the past 50 years. With services like free checking, free bill pay, and a free Visa check card, as well as great rates on auto, mortgage, equity loans, and credit cards. First Community Credit Union promises to make a first-rate financial difference in your life. Find out why FCCU is just a better place to bank. Think First. First Community Credit Union. See what your friends, co-workers, and neighbors have been keeping a secret all these years. For more information, go online to fccu.org or call 281-856-5300 today.
Bonfire Wings is a neighborhood-based, fast casual counter-service restaurant. Bonfire Wings specializes in 12 unique flavors of hot wings. Traditional favorites like gumbo and boudin are mainstays. They boast wing sauces with creative names such as Cajun Mojo, Garlic Parmesan, Spicy Creole, Insanely Hot, the award-winning and top seller Honey Barbecue, Hot Lemon Pepper, and Sweet Heat. 2 Houston area locations including in North Shore on Wood Forest Boulevard. Bonfire Wings, genuine Creole, uniquely Cajun.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric will show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
Lockwood Funeral Home in Houston, Texas blends traditional values with modern ideas to honor the individual spirit. We'll guide you through the process of planning a funeral or cremation from start to finish, meeting your needs and honoring your family traditions and personal preferences. We're here in your time of need. Lockwood Funeral Home has been serving the Houston community for over 50 years, and we have burial and cremation packages available for you and your family. Give us a call at 713-633-1421 or visit our website at lockwoodfuneralhome.net.
Scratches for tonight's game for Frank Prestigiovanni and the Klein squad coming in from the north. Logan Diskey, Javier Delgado, and their leading scorer Weston Tamura Jr. scratched from the lineup tonight. For head coach Gordon Campbell Gillies and Cinco Ranch, Colin White, Takeshi Arakuma are scratched from the lineup. Goaltending matchup for Cinco Ranch, they go with the freshman Brendan Workman, who has played in all 15 games, has a .411 record, .507 goals against average, and an .854 save percentage. He allowed 7 goals on 38 shots on Sunday against Cy Woods. He's going to go up against Luc Herradence, making his season debut. He is a member of Memorial West, but because Xander Castillo, who was injured during the first practice after the state tournament for Klein, they only had the one. So now they need an emergency goaltender. And a funny story, go back to Sunday, Klein defeated Tomball 11-5. Herradence was supposed to make his debut in that game. However, he had faulty equipment, something that wasn't up to par according to the on-ice officials. So Klein had to do what I guess any team in their situation had to do, played with an empty net the entire game. In fact, the third period was cut to 10 minutes due to time, and they still won 11-5. So Herradence gets his debut tonight, and he is a big goalie, roughly 6'5" at least. And he will play for the first time this season, patrolling the crease for Klein. Coming up next, we'll have the starting lineups. It is senior night for Cinco Ranch, so an on-ice ceremony taking place right now here at the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. Back with more of our pregame coverage after these messages on the Legacy Sports Network.
Are you ready to restart your path to wellness? At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, the most common goals that we hear from our new guests are losing weight, increasing energy, improving sleep, and increasing mental focus and clarity. Most importantly, people want off the prescription medications and to get back to a healthy and balanced life naturally. Are these your health goals too? Let us help you take charge of your health and wellness, just as we're helping thousands of others every day. Get off the meds and on to wellness naturally. Let our doctors, nurses, nutritionists, and wellness coaches carefully craft the healthy life you've imagined. Feel better, look better, live better. Visit HWC.com to learn more, or call us at 281-698-8698. Mention this ad and receive 2 of Dr. Hotze's best-selling books free with your consultation. 281-698-8698. That's 281-698-8698 or Hotze, HWC.com.
Forming, rolling, punching, cutting, welding. If you know what I'm talking about, you know it's the Walk-Up Company. The Walk-Up Company has become the leading metal fabricator in the Houston area because we can offer you something few others can match. Extensive fabrication experience, a highly seasoned and skilled workforce, high-tech equipment, and the stability you want in tough economic times. Family owned and operated for years, so you know we'll be here for the long run. And our commitment to quality work and customer satisfaction makes the Walk-Up Company the right choice for you. Visit us at walkupco.com. That's walkupco.com. The Walk-Up Company. Your imagination, our fabrication.
Blue Bayou Cafe is serving live crawfish and giving away $10 gift cards when you dine in. We're dedicated to providing great food with all the richness of the Texas-Louisiana Bayou country and a relaxed atmosphere that combines upscale surroundings with reasonable prices to fit all your dining and social needs. From business lunches to getaway to business happy hours to going out to dinner with family and spending quality time with a friend. Blue Bayou Cafe has it all. Go visit our location off the I-10 East Freeway in Houston, Texas. Blue Bayou Cafe. Go get some live crawfish today.
Bonfire Wings is a neighborhood-based, fast casual counter service restaurant. Bonfire Wings specializes in 12 unique flavors of hot wings. Traditional favorites like gumbo and boudin are mainstays. They boast wing sauces with creative names such as Cajun Mojo, Garlic Parmesan, Spicy Creole, Insanely Hot, the award-winning and top seller Honey Barbecue, Hot Lemon Pepper, and Sweet Heat. 2 Houston area locations including in North Shore on Wood Forest Boulevard. Bonfire Wings, genuine Creole, uniquely Cajun.
There are only 2 names to know when buying or selling commercial or residential real estate property. Kim Walt and Danette Watuski in Houston with RE/MAX Results are those 2 names. As part of RE/MAX Results, Kim Walt and Danette Watuski make your transaction smooth. RE/MAX Results. #WantToMove. Congratulates all local high school athletes. Their phone number is 713-777-SOLD.
Excellence ER is a 24-hour, 7 days a week emergency room that's mission is to provide top-tier emergency room facilities to regions and communities that have traditionally been undeserved. We strive to bring back the small-town community feel of medicine with all the modern medical advancements. We're located at 15119 Wallsville Road, Suite 100 in Houston, Texas. We have a new hospital coming soon to the area called East Houston Medical Center off Wallsville Road. Visit us online at excellenceer.com. Excellence ER, don't wait.
Senior night ceremony still taking place on the ice here at the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. before we drop the puck in a matchup between Klein and Cinco Ranch. These two teams first squared off against each other back on November 7th, with Klein taking home a 6-2 win. Max Brady led the way with 2 goals, and 4 different Klein skaters scored on Cinco Ranch goaltender Brendan Workman. Weston Tamura had a 4-point night. Walter Sorrell, who's coming off a 5-goal game against PFC last Friday night, scored both of the Cougar goals in the loss. Klein outshot Cinco Ranch 40-16 in the game. As they continue with the ceremony, there will then be a 5-minute warm-up. This is the second half of our doubleheader coverage tonight. In the first game, Straight Jesuit defeated PFC 8-1. Michael Martinez had 2 goals, along with Luke Graham. He tallied 2. Ethan Tran scored along with Harrison Swartz and Powolski. Those were and Carter Kipp. Don't forget Carter Kipp. Those were the goal scorers of the 8 for the Crusaders. The only goal scored by PFC came in the second period as Walsh scored for the Flyers. We'll take another break, and when we return, we'll continue to get you down to the face-off of our matchup between Klein and Cinco Ranch. You're listening to the Legacy Sports Network.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric, show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
DeRoche Partners, LLP, located in Houston and Dallas, offers a complete range of tax assurance and consulting services to a diverse portfolio of clients. Their team is dedicated to the highest ethics of our profession with a commitment to excellence. This is accomplished by putting an emphasis on providing superior professional services specifically tailored to meet the needs of our clients. DeRoche Partners aim to provide valuable insight, effective solutions, and maintain long-lasting business relationships. Their high recruiting standards and culture of excellence is uncommon and unrivaled. They want to wish all the student athletes good luck. Visit DeRoche Partners on the web at dpllp.cpa.
At McCree Ford, we know you have a lot of choices on where to buy your next vehicle. We have spent over 70 years treating our customers like family, and our mission is still the same, to treat you with honesty, integrity, and respect. Come see us. There is no obligation to buy, and we can walk you through our transparent process. There are no surprises at the end. Plus, McCree Ford customers can take advantage of our free Loaners for Owners program. Come see why our customers say, McCree Ford, that's my dealer. Located on I-45 South, exit 19 in Dickinson, or shop McCreeford.com.
What's in a name? A name can tell you a lot about a company. Take First Community Credit Union, for example. First Community Credit Union is just a better place to bank. They serve the families and businesses in the Houston, Katy, and Fort Bend communities. They take pride in the name First and want to be the one you look to, well, first, because they've been a leader in the financial community for the past 50 years. With services like free checking, free bill pay, and a free Visa check card, as well as great rates on auto, mortgage, equity loans, and credit cards. First Community Credit Union promises to make a first-rate financial difference in your life. Find out why FCCU is just a better place to bank. Think First. First Community Credit Union. See what your friends, co-workers, and neighbors have been keeping a secret all these years. For more information, go online to fccu.org or call 281-856-5300 today.
Are you ready to restart your path to wellness? At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, the most common goals that we hear from our new guests are losing weight, increasing energy, improving sleep, and increasing mental focus and clarity. Most importantly, people want off the prescription medications and to get back to a healthy and balanced life naturally. Are these your health goals too? Let us help you take charge of your health and wellness, just as we're helping thousands of others every day. Get off the meds and on to wellness naturally. Let our doctors, nurses, nutritionists, and wellness coaches carefully craft the healthy life you've imagined. Feel better, look better, live better. Visit HWC.com to learn more or call us at 281-698-8698. Mention this ad and receive 2 of Dr. Hotze's best-selling books free with your consultation. 281-698-8698. That's 281-698-8698 or Hotze, HWC.com.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you to keep bacteria in food from making you ill with 4 simple steps.
This will be a walk in the park.
Clean. Wash hands and surfaces often.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Keep raw meats away from ready-to-eat foods.
Yep.
Cook. Make sure meat, poultry, and seafood is cooked to the right temperature.
Fire in the hole!
And chill. Refrigerate food promptly. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Brought to you by the USDA, HHS, and the Ad Council. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
Well, Michael Silver's back with you as the ceremony continues for the seniors. 6 of them for Cinco Ranch. It's a little slow because the parents are walking on the ice, and of course they've got to walk very gingerly. They've got their player interlocked arm to arm on either side, and they've got to take a picture. So it's a little slow going. This game was supposed to have taken place 10 minutes ago. But Alec Osachuk is the last senior to have his picture taken. Goaltenders are in front of their respective benches warming up. Brendan Workman, freshman for Cinco Ranch, and Luc Herradence, who make his season debut, but not for his normal team. He is property of Memorial West, and he was supposed to be the starting goaltender on Sunday in Klein's 11-5 win over Tomball, but he had an equipment issue, and Klein were forced to play without a goalie. And all 5 shots they allowed went in for Tomball in the 11-5 rout.
You would never guess he took so much time off, and he has improved in every skate.
This is a rematch from November 7th as Klein defeated Cinco Ranch 6-2 up at the Willowbrook Aerodrome. This will be the second and final meeting between the two clubs here in the regular season. Cinco Ranch will get Cy Woods on Sunday night at 6:40. Klein will play San Antonio 5 p.m. on the 20th of February. I think warm-ups are about to get underway, and then we'll be ready to go a little bit late on the face-off. Klein will be the team in white tonight. Cinco Ranch in maroon. And they will shorten the warm-up time to 3 minutes. Teams are taking warm-ups. The starting lineups are brought to you by the walk-up company, the Metal Fabricators. Klein will start Rowdy McGuire at center. On the wings, Mitchell DeShazer and Brian Green. On defense, Harrison Boston and Alex Prestigiovanni. And in goal, Luc Herradence. Cinco Ranch will start Walter Sorrell with Kyle Glover, Zelia Aspengren, Britt Brown up front. The two defensemen are Abby Goolsby and Walter Sorrell. And in goal, Brendan Workman, who has started all previous 15 games this season. Coming up next, we will drop the puck. Our matchup tonight between Klein and Cinco Ranch. Glad you're with us. Let's have some fun next on the Legacy Sports Network.
What's in a name? A name can tell you a lot about a company. Take First Community Credit Union, for example. First Community Credit Union is just a better place to bank. They serve the families and businesses in the Houston, Katy, and Fort Bend communities. They take pride in the name First and want to be the one you look to, well, first, because they've been a leader in the financial community for the past 50 years. With services like free checking, free bill pay, and a free Visa check card. as well as great rates on auto, mortgage, equity loans, and credit cards. First Community Credit Union promises to make a first-rate financial difference in your life. Find out why FCCU is just a better place to bank. Think first. First Community Credit Union. See what your friends, co-workers, and neighbors have been keeping a secret all these years. For more information, go online to fccu.org or call 281-856-5300 today.
Bonfire Wings is a neighborhood-based, fast casual counter-service restaurant. Bonfire Wings specializes in 12 unique flavors of hot wings. Traditional favorites like gumbo and boudin are mainstays. They boast wing sauces with creative names such as Cajun Mojo, Garlic Parmesan, Spicy Creole, Insanely Hot, the award-winning and top seller Honey Barbecue, Hot Lemon Pepper, and Sweet Heat. 2 Houston area locations including in North Shore on Wood Forest Boulevard. Bonfire Wings, genuine Creole, uniquely Cajun.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric will show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
Warm-ups are complete. And I've already recognized an issue for Klein, number 11. Do not have him on the roster, so if he plays, I might just call him number 11 until I can somehow figure out who number 11 is by process of elimination. No number 11 on the roster. So, cost of doing business sometimes in the ISHL. Workman to my left, Herradence to my right. The referees of tonight's game are George Lahaki and Dan O'Sullivan. Paul Wilkinson and Ryan Glenn will work the lines. Okay, so number 11 must be DeShazer. He's out with the starting 5 of Klein, and Frank Prestigiovanni, their head coach, gave me the starting lineup with DeShazer on the wing. So unless I see a 13 on another shift, number 11 will be Mitchell DeShazer. McGuire and Aspengren for the opening faceoff. And McGuire wins it. Prestigiovanni as Sorrell buries DeShazer at center. Aspengren takes behind her own net to Goolsby. He turned it over to McGuire. McGuire stick handling with an active stick. They are able to keep it alive. Are Klein. Battling along the far boards. Aspengren gets to the puck, and then Goolsby shovels it out to center ice. Klein very fast early on the opening shift of the game as Sorrell will recoil behind his netminder Workman. Up left wing boards, and now lead pass to Glover. Prestigiovanni working hard to get back. Glover, centering pass, got by Aspengren. Sends back for a shot that's wide from the stick of Walter Sorrell, who has 2 hat tricks this season and had a career-high 5-goal game against PSC last Friday. He's got a couple of 6-point games this season and scored both of the goals for Cinco Ranch in the 6-2 loss to Klein back in November. Shot coming from the right wing side, and a save by Workman in the first 1:04 of the first period. Max Brady will take this face-off. But it is Moret who wins it for Cinco Ranch. Brady along the left wing board. Centering pass fanned on. And skated into the circle by Andrew Green. And again, Cinco Ranch not able to clear. Shot by Brady. Was punched away by Workman. Puck in the corner. One-on-one battle there. Another shot towards goal. Hit the side of the net and the post. As Austin Chuck goes down, Matt Brady with the check at center ice. Walls loses it. Here's Quick skating in. Shade Quick taken off the play by Brady. Klein controlling in their own end with Green. Andrew Green, the sophomore, up the near boards. 2 minutes gone here in the first period. A turnover. Austin Chuck pushed by Mitchell Miller. Austin Chuck takes it down in the corner. Still in possession below the goal line. Left behind the net, Levin Carriaca. Chopping for the puck along the ice was Quick. But the puck goes to the side of the net, and Herradence able to make a smother job on it. 12:52 remaining, just underway, 2:08 gone by. No score. Michael Silvers with you from inside the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. Second half of our ISHL doubleheader. McGuire and Aspengren. Klein control, skating it out from right to left. McGuire burrowing in on his forehand. Couldn't stick handle past Goolsby one last time. As Goolsby turns it over, Green shoots it from a tough angle, paddled away by Workman. Kept alive by Prestigiovanni. Now DeShazer from the top of the left wing circle. Loses the handle. Cinco Ranch can't get possession. Puck comes back out to center ice as it'll roll back into the Klein zone. Chasing after it, sophomore Jack Brady. Carriaca working against him on the forecheck. Check it, that's Hayden Victoria who is working on the forecheck in that instance. Green on the back check. Feeds it ahead along the right wing for DeShazer to skate. And he's got numbers, it's a 3-on-2. DeShazer's shot blocked by Goolsby. DeShazer gets it back along the goal line. Centering pass went all the way through. Back home the Cougars from left to right is Leventis. Sends it in, now it's Glover shooting, and Herradence made the initial save, but it squirted through, and Cinco Ranch breaks the ice. It's 1-0 Cougars. Even strength marker. Kyle Glover scores his second goal of the season in this, his 13th game of the season. Backhand centering pass goes all the way through off the backhand of Andrew Green. Then the puck hops up over the boards and over the glass and out of play. 3:30 gone by in the first period. 1-0 on a goal at 3:19 by the Cougars' Kyle Glover. Cinco Ranch averaging just over 2 goals a game. They are 11th in goal differential, minus 42 on the season. Klein third amongst ISHL teams with a plus 44 coming in. They're averaging over 6 goals a game. Second place in the North Division, 2 points behind Cy Woods. In action tonight against Fair Creek up at the Willowbrook Aerodrome. Played into the corner by Xander Mitchell of Klein. Quick, defensively up the far boards. Gets it out to center ice before it is shuttled back in. Goes off one of the linesmen and into the Cinco Ranch bench. 3:59 gone here in the first. 1-0, Kyle Glover tallying up at 3:19 of this first period. Face off at center ice. Aspengren and Max Brady. Won by Max Brady. Played into the offensive zone by Walls. Sorrell. Feeds it up the left wing boards. Brought in by Aspengren. Sorrell comes in. Along the goal line, forced. Puts on the brakes of the wraparound and scores! And now it is 2-0 Cougars. Excellent move by Sorrell behind the net as he put on the brakes and reversed, and Herradence slow to get to the far post. And the Cougars take a 2-0 lead at 4:21 of the first period. And Sorrell keeps his hot streak alive, scoring 5 goals last Friday. The Cougars were shut out by Cywood 7-0 on Sunday. And inside the first 5 minutes of the game tonight, he's already got a goal. And for Sorrell, that is his 12th. And play comes in to the Klein zone, offside. Klein without Weston Tamura, who's the author of 2 hat tricks this season, 7 multi-goal games, and 4 4-point games. So they miss the sophomore. Rodney McGuire, who just won the faceoffs, had 5 hat tricks this season. Had a run of 3 hat tricks in a row in wins or games against Memorial West, Fair Creek, and Bridge Point. And he's had 2 5-point games this season as Aspergren dumps it in. Reversed by Boston. McGuire defensively back deep, helping his defenseman out. Boston up the far boards and out to center ice. Inside the last 10 minutes of this first period, Sorrell lifts it up, gloves it down at center, and ends up turning it over. Now to Shazer. Cross ice pass for a wrist shot. Workman fights it off. Brian Green on that chance for Klein. Now a turnover and a flip into Workman's glove by DeShazer. 5:25 gone by. Here in period number 1, 2-0 Cinco Ranch. Off to a great start on senior night. Klein will make a change. Max Brady on to take the faceoff. Against Moret. Klein control. Drive from the right point is just wide. Another shot coming from a tough angle, and Workman says no. Klein will shoot it from anywhere, won't they? Workman's going to have to be on his toes. You never know where those shots will be coming from. Another face-off win by the second-place team in the North, but now a turnover, and Quick strides in. Pesta Giovanni back, backhand, score over the shoulder of Herradence, and Cinco Ranch has exploded for 3 early goals here in the first period. Well, it's a tough debut so far for Luc Herradence. Xander Castillo, who had played in 12 of Klein's 16 games this season, had a 7-3-2 record, was 4th in the league in goals against average with a 3.76 goals against. Klein iced the puck, and the faceoff will come back down to Herradence. He was injured in a practice right after Klein came back from the state tournament. You'll recall Klein played without a goalie, played with an empty net the entire game in their 11-5 victory over Tomball on Sunday. Right now they trail 3-0. DeShazer gets the outlet pass, and from right to left he strides in across the offensive line, and he takes a shot by Sorrell. It's going to be a penalty on Walter Sorrell. This will give Klein an opportunity to try to get back into this one here in the first. They're down 3-0. Roughing called on Sorrell. Penalty at 11:13 of the first period. This is a Mr. Electric power play. Mr. Electric, we have the power to make things better. Klein has a very robust power play, converting at 35%. That's good enough for 2nd in the league. Behind Bridge Point, shot from up top, Presta Giovanni stopped, and then they score off the rebound. Rowdy McGuire scores his 9th power play goal of the season, his 24th goal overall of 2021-2022, and he cuts the deficit to 2. Power play goal at 11:20. As Klein, second in the league in power play percentage, went up against a penalty kill that was 10th in the league that just gave up their 14th power play goal of the season. 3-1 Cinco Ranch as they battle along the far boards. It's McGuire peeling away with it and taking it behind Herradence. Up the near boards, out of the reach of the Shazer. Sent down the boards by Quick and then outletted by Klein. McGuire giving chase, but getting there first the Cougars. They clear the zone, back out to center ice. 7 minutes gone by here in the first period. Here comes Britt Brown. Brown attacked by Prestigiovanni defensively. His rink-wide pass went all the way through. Here's Glover shooting from a tough angle. Herradence makes the save. Glover gets his own rebound. Shooting, and they score up front. That was Britt Brown at the side of the net. And the 3-goal lead is restored as Herradence has had a lot of trouble here in this first period. Back come Klein, skated in. Andrew Green was taken off the play. Sorrell carries behind his own net. And he will stick handle and flip it to Abby Goolsby. Goolsby ladled it ahead, but it's turned over in the neutral zone. Then Klein turned it over to Sorrell, who stick handles across the blue line. Max Brady, he's really tall too. Klein very big. They have the size advantage, but right now they don't have an advantage on the scoreboard. They trail 4-1 as Luc Herradence has given up 4 just over halfway through period number 1. Goolsby hands it across to right defense. Sorrell, the captain for Cinco Ranch. Back to Goolsby. Andrew Green chopping at the puck, and it'll be carried in. Losing his balance and losing an edge was Mitchell Miller. And Cinco Ranch forces it back out the center as Miller will shuttle it back in. Klein tag up and go start on the forecheck with Goolsby. Playing it off the near board for Moret. Turned over, back the other way, Max Brady. Poked into the zone as Andrew Green sends Goolsby down inadvertently. Brady, centering pass, ricocheted just wide of Workman's net. Another centering pass, shot just wide off the stick of Max Brady. The Cougars up the near boards, and a big check by Prestigiovanni sends Osadchuk down. Jack Brady recoils in his own end. And he's taken off the play. Shot by Victoria's wide of Herradence's net. Now the lead pass. McGuire along the left wing. Carries across the line. Pivots with the puck. Looking to ladle back to Prestigiovanni. Now will stick handle. And McGuire holding, shooting well wide of his target. Prestigiovanni at the half wing boards. Left it there. Osadchuk turned it over on the intercept. McGuire's got Klein's goal here in this first period. Aspengren shovels it all the way down. It'll roll down, and icing whistled on Cinco Ranch. With 9:42 gone here in the first period. 4-1 Cougars. On goals by Glover, Sorrell, Quick, and Brown. Face off to the left of Brendan Workman, the freshman netminder for the Cinco Ranch Cougars. Mitchell Miller, long shot, wide to the right of Workman. Back to Boston, and he tees up a shot that was blocked by Leventis. The puck ricochets and rolls at the top of the crease, and it is dropped on by Workman. Almost 10 minutes gone by in the first period. It is 4-1 Bearcats. Back come the Cougars. Canceling each other out. Backhand over Herradence. Glove down. Then turned over. across the line. Brian Green looking for DeShazer. Left wing circle, shot wide. McGuire along the far boards. And McGuire in point blank range off the shoulder of Workman. Klein controlling the play. Good shift for Klein, who trailed by 3. Skating from right to right. Moret almost had his pocket picked from behind by Green. Green along the far boards. Ahead for DeShazer. Has McGuire traveling towards goal. Shot was wide. McGuire gets the rebound. And then it's Glover for Cinco Ranch. At the Klein blue line. Press to Giovanni. Turned over to Glover. Glover with a long wrist shot. Herradence says no. And he swipes the puck to the near corner. Played back, Sorrell from the point, fires a shot, pad save by Herradence. Brown twisting with it, shooting, and that one goes through the legs of Herradence, and it's 5-1. Boy, it's been a terrific first period.
Bonfire Wings is a neighborhood-based.
Abby Goolsby. Klein get it back deep. Sorrell along the end boards. Gets to hand it to him back, but it's past his stick. Kept alive by Walls. Walls at the half wing. Sent up, but not out. Glove down by Andrew Green, and he will spin it around. Carriaca coming from behind on the forecheck, Xander Mitchell, but the puck worked out to center ice again. Turned over right defense. Pitch back towards the Cinco blue line. Sorrell on his backhand, stick handling. Sorrell comes in across the blue line, and Austin just went into the zone a step too soon. 2:46 remaining in the first period. 5-1 Cougars. An unexpected first period, I would say a lot of people would think. This was a team that defeated Cinco Ranch. Klein did 6-2 back in November. And Cinco Ranch has already scored 5 here in the first period. Austin Chuck dumps it in on a cross corner dump in. Miller outlets to McGuire. McGuire races past Goolsby. McGuire on the angle. And here's DeShazer. Couldn't get a shot off as McGuire was wiped out on the play by Sorrell. 2:20 remaining in the first period. They battle along the corner boards. Coming away with it. McGuire shoots and scores.
Nice shot, Rowdy. Nice shot, Rowdy.
That's 2 for Rowdy McGuire. 7 goals combined here in the first period. McGuire scores his second. And that is now 25 goals. McGuire, the team leader, and he got a wipeout and a helmet that comes off the goaltender Workman. I incorrectly said Tamura was the team's leading scorer. It's Rowdy McGuire, 23 goals coming in, 14 helpers, 37 points. They're checking on Workman. He looks fine. He's standing up in his crease. They look at the goal. 2:08 to go at this whistle. Faceoff comes to the right of Brendan Workman. McGuire will take it. And he wins it. DeShazer shoots it off target. Miller sends it down the boards. Miller wraps it around. Puck is loose in front of the net. Steered out of danger by Duncan. Here's a shot that is blocked. And Shade Quick striding at center. And he left it in on center ice. And we've got a whistle. And we've got another offside. Cinco Ranch controlling. Brown. And down low, they score! Moret! And Herradence has had trouble all period long. That is his 6th goal given up in the first period. That one at 13:36. So now it is 6-2. That was the final score back in November with Klein defeating Cinco Ranch. It is 6-2 here in the first period. Glover shovels it in, past the stick, and the body of Walls. Presta Giovanni reverses it to Andrew Green. Last minute of play in the first period of a 6-2 Cinco Ranch first period. Brady and Glover at center cancel each other out. Puck goes rink wide. Andrew Green there to spin it back to Presta Giovanni at right defense, make it Walls. Cinco Ranch controlling. Sorrell right defense. Hands back to Britt Brown. 35 seconds to go in a 6-2 Cinco Ranch first period. Glover will skate in across the line. Forced to play it into the corner. Sorrell pitches in, then turns it over on his back pass. And the lead pass ahead for Andrew Green. Brown striding step for step with him, and a wrist shot pad save as Green is stopped by Workman. 15 seconds to go here in the first period. Mitchell hands it down the board. Sorrell with the takeaway. Gives it off to Britt Brown, and he shoots it all the way down. Icing with 6 seconds to go. Face off to the left of Workman. 6-2 Cinco Ranch. First period action. Aspengren and Max Brady cancel each other out. Kariaka to Aspengren. She couldn't clear the zone, but no harm as the first period comes to an end. 6-2 Cinco Ranch. This is the ISHL on the Legacy Sports Network.
Bonfire Wings is a neighborhood-based, fast casual counter-service restaurant. Bonfire Wings specializes in 12 unique flavors of hot wings. Traditional favorites like gumbo and boudin are mainstays. They boast wing sauces with creative names such as Cajun Mojo, Garlic Parmesan, Spicy Creole, Insanely Hot, the award-winning and top seller Honey Barbecue, Hot Lemon Pepper, and Sweet Heat. 2 Houston area locations including in North Shore on Wood Forest Boulevard. Bonfire Wings, genuine Creole, uniquely Cajun.
There are only 2 names to know when buying or selling commercial or residential real estate property. Kim Walt and Danette Watuski in Houston with RE/MAX Results are those 2 names. As part of RE/MAX Results, Kim Walt and Danette Watuski make your transaction smooth. RE/MAX Results. #WantToMove. Congratulates all local high school athletes. Their phone number is 713-777-SOLD.
Excellence ER is a 24-hour, 7 days a week emergency room that's mission is to provide top-tier emergency room facilities to regions and communities that have traditionally been undeserved. We strive to bring back the small-town community feel of medicine with all of the modern medical advancements. We're located at 15119 Wallaceville Road, Suite 100 in Houston, Texas. We have a new hospital coming soon to the area called East Houston Medical Center off Wallaceville Road. Visit us online at excellenceer.com. Excellence ER, don't wait.
Second period about to get underway here from inside the Sugarland Ice and Sports Center. 6-2 Cinco Ranch. 2 goals by Britt Brown, Glover, Sorrell, Quick, and Moret. All goal scorers in the first period. The 2 goal scorers for Klein, well, the guy who scored the 2 goals, Rowdy McGuire. Luc Herradence gave up 6, and this is his season debut. He is on the Memorial West roster, but he is the emergency call-up due to the injury to Klein goaltender freshman Xander Castillo. Herradence to my left, and Workman to my right as McGuire skates in to the right wing circle off the faceoff win. His sharp angle shot shouldered away by Workman. Duncan defensively for Cinco Ranch working against DeShazer. Glover ahead for Brown along the left wing boards at center. Canceled out momentarily by Presta Giovanni as Brown just gets it inside the zone, and Aspengren with a takeaway before it is poked back out by Klein. Shuttle back in. Glover sends down. Brown tried to give it back to Glover. Glover eventually gets it, and he will leave it in the circle, and Klein will skate it out from left to right as DeShazer is stood up by Brown. They have some words with each other in the neutral zone. Brown will ladle it back to Duncan. 1 minute gone by in the first period, 6-2. To make the second period, it is 6-2, and a turnover. McGuire down in the corner for DeShazer. Trying to spin off Quick. DeShazer goes down. Quick plays it behind the net, looking for Brown. McGuire will get there, and he puts in a stiff shoulder into Cinco's number 33. Presta Giovanni tries to stand Brown up at the blue line, does so, but then had to get it back out the center for a dump into the Cougar zone. Now it's McGuire, skates in, shoots off target as he skated along the goal line. Now it's Presta Giovanni with a wrist shot that is blocked. Ricochet to the left point and out to center ice as Bostian hands it to Presta Giovanni, goes off his skate and takes a Karen back into the Klein zone. Aspengren working on the forecheck. Presta Giovanni ahead for Brian Green. Green checked by Osidchuk. Works it back to Presta Giovanni, who will fire it into the zone on target. Stick away by Workman. Andrew Green in the corner. Centering pass intercepted. Nobody there for Klein in the slot. Green gets it back. Protects the puck and cycles it in down low. Sorrell is there. Turned it over. Andrew Green couldn't get a shot off as he is stood up at the side of the net by Walter Sorrell. He's got a goal here in this first period, in the first period of tonight's game. They battle at center ice, and now Mitchell taken off the play from behind by Osidchuk. Barrett tries to spring Carioca. Turned over. Down goes Walls. In his own end, Sorrell at center. The checking is picked up here in the second period. Cross ice. Osidchuk shoots it, scores! 7-2 Cougars. Third goal of the season for the senior, Alec Osidchuk. At 2:45 of the second period, it is now 7-2 Cougars. Miller skates in, number 2 for Klein. Pivots, try to get it back to Ryan, who's positioned at the point. Centering pass. Bostian couldn't get a handle, and he goes down. In the corner, centering pass. McGuire couldn't get a stick on it in the slot. Comes to these near boards, and Goolsby lifts it out to center ice. 3:15 gone here in the second period. Rink wide to Ryan. Hassled by Aspengren, turned over Bostian, back into the Cinco zone, quickly cleared up just to the blue line by Goolsby. Aspengren got it to the neutral zone. Hayden Victoria left it at the Klein blue line. Here comes Jack Brady. Brady on the forehand, long shot, punched away by Workman. Duncan turns it over in the corner. Be taken there by Abigail Ryan. She goes down inadvertently as Goolsby floats it back out to center ice. We got a delayed penalty call coming up on Klein as Victoria feathers it across for Leventis. Leventis marked by Jack Brady, and it'll be touched up by Bostian, and Cinco Ranch will go on the power play. George Lahaki making the call. Roughing is the penalty. And looks like Bostian will sit 2 minutes at the 4:10 mark of the second period. Cinco Ranch's power play is dead last, 13th in the league, only a 7% conversion rate. This is a Mr. Electric power play. We have the power to make things better. Klein's penalty kill is 8th. They've allowed 8 goals and almost a 9th, and they end up scoring. Again, Herradence having all sorts of trouble in the crease tonight in his season debut. 8-2. Not sure of the goal scorer. And now Herradence, looks like something's bothering him. He's having trouble getting up. If he can't go, and then Klein might have to play with a empty net. Trying to remember talking with the Klein coaching staff prior to coming on the air. Maybe Herradence had been injured. This is his season debut. Would have been a season debut on Sunday. He's making his first start of the season tonight because he hasn't been able to play due to injury. As they are working on Herradence in the crease. It is 8-2. It is a 6-goal deficit. And with all due respect to Tomball, who's only won 1 game this season, playing with an empty net might be okay against a team like Tomball. Again, no disrespect to Tomball, but you're already down 8-2, and if your goaltender can't go, are you going to be able to continue with an empty net against a team like Cinco Ranch? I wonder what the discussion is right now, as Herradence still has not been able to really get up on 2 skates. You hope he's able to give it a go, but if he can't, I wonder what the approach would be for the final period. And we're just early on here in the second period, 4:23 gone by. Herradence hasn't been quick at all. Perhaps some lingering effects from whatever ailed him before tonight. And he is going to skate off. Not sure if he's what leg he's favoring. So what are you going to do? If he can't go and you've got an empty net, are you really going to play the entire rest of the game with an empty net? Again, we go back to Sunday. Klein let in 5 empty net goals against Tomball, but Tomball's only got 1 win. I mean, this could get really out of hand if Klein plays with an empty net. And looks like they might do it.
We've got the power to make things.
They're going to play. Now this could get ugly really quick. It's already a 6-goal deficit for Klein. Now they've got to play with an empty net. Now they'll play with 6 attackers. So I think maybe there'll always be at least one person back kind of floating in the defensive zone. But all Cinco Ranch has to do is shoot at the empty net. Brown, centering pass is intercepted. Empty net for Klein. They'll send it all the way down. It'll be 6-on-5 for the remainder of this game. McGuire with the takeaway. Stick handling. Had it poked away. Now DeShazer shoots. Workman gives up a rebound. They battle for it, and Workman closes the door. Now penalty is called. Interference is called on Walter Sorrell. And it looks like they're just going to go with a running clock. Probably a good thing, really. Shooting to the empty net. They score. On the shorthand. Power play will continue. That's the 5th shorthanded goal this season, scored by Cinco Ranch. A Mr. Electric power play for Klein, as it is 6-on-4. Empty net for Klein is their starting goaltender, Luc Herradence, injured here in the second period. Shot by Brian Green and stopped by Workman. We operate with a running clock for the remainder of this game. Of course, Klein traveled all the way down here from the north side of town. Presta Giovanni, left point. Now McGuire with a wrist shot that ricocheted wide off his stick in front. Brian Green plays it back, nobody home. 15 seconds to go on the Klein power play. Rink wide feed, McGuire. Now to Green, who steps in across the line. Green, right wing circle. Green with a back pass to DeShazer. DeShazer circling with it at the half wall. Pivots again. Plays it down in the corner. Battle there. There's a centering pass to the side of the net. And they continue to chop at it. DeShazer skates into the corner. Power play is over. A one-timer wide off the stick of McGuire. Now Presta Giovanni with a long wrist shot blocked in the slot. Carioca tries to lift the stick of Mitchell Miller down at the half-wing boards. It is in deep for McGuire. McGuire on the forecheck. Pivots with the puck. Looks to play it back for a one-timer. DeShazer stopped by Workman. 7:35 to play here in the second period. Puck is cleared. It's rolling down into the Klein zone. Hot on the trail of Miller was Sorrell. Klein able to clear the zone. Green is hit hard right in front of his bench. Down he goes. Lead pass for Aspengren. She tries to backhand it, gets it, shoots and scores! First goal of the season for Zelia Aspengren. It is 10-2 Cinco Ranch. Now I know there was probably some different designs coming down here for Klein. And they've got to hope their goaltender, Xander Castillo, can get back soon. Second place team in the North Division. Wrist shot is blocked. Slap shot Walls. Right in front, and Andrew Green scores. Off the initial ricochet by the shot by Walls. Came to Max Brady. He fed it to center right on top of the crease. A nice centering feed, and Andrew Green scores. That's the 10th goal of the season for Green. 10-3 the score. 5:50 to go. Walls. lifted it up the boards, carried out by Brady. Andrew Green had it poked from him, kept alive by Walls. Then it was deflected out to center ice, shooting for the open net, just wide. Icing is called as Hayden Victoria almost scored his first goal. Running clock coming down to 5 minutes to play in the second period. The lead is 7 for the Cougars. As at the moment they're headed to a 5-win season so far, headed to their 5th win. Here's Jack Brady skating, tries the backhand centering pass that's intercepted. Now Sorrell puts on the brakes, recoils, then sends it up the far boards for Brown, tries to outlet to Glover in the zone, and getting it out of danger, sweeping it with his stick was DeShazer, and he clears the zone as Sorrell will chase it down, slap it towards goal, and that goes wide. Icing is called on the Cougars. Now coming up next Friday, we'll have doubleheader coverage of the ISHL as the Ridge Point Panthers visit the Cinco Ranch Cougars at 6:10, followed by Fair Creek squaring off against the Memorial West Whalers. It all gets underway at 6 right here next Friday night on the Legacy Sports Network. Duncan lifts it up the boards as DeShazer keeps it alive at the half wing. Kicks it along the boards with his left skate. And now it is shot by Smith. Take it Brian Green. Ends up going wide. Shot by Miller from the right wing. That's off target. Kept alive by Presta Giovanni. Sent down the boards for DeShazer. Circles with it across ice speed. Deflected into the corner by Jack Brady. Now Rowdy McGuire forces it into the slot, and Cinco Ranch can't clear the zone. McGuire, right wing circle. His shot deflected off a stick of a Cinco Ranch player, and it caroms off the high glass. Glover lifts it but not clear. Cinco Ranch looking for kind of the home run clear / go to the open net with their shot. Jack Brady shoots in and out of the catching glove of Workman. Lifted towards the blue line, not clear, as Presta Giovanni now hassled by Aspengren. And Glover able to force it out to center ice. Brown pushed by Miller, and Miller shoots it in. 2:50 to go here in the second period. 10-3, Klein trailing Cinco Ranch. Klein playing with an empty net for the rest of this game. Here's a rebound, a couple of whacks by DeShazer, and a third one, he scores. Eighth goal of the season for Mitchell DeShazer. Came in tied for second. An assist this season with 17. Klein here tonight playing without Logan Diskey, Weston Tamura, their primary goaltender. And now Herradence has come back on. Last 2 minutes, so Herradence is in the net now once again. So hopefully whatever was troubling him has corrected itself, or he's given it a go as Carriaca skates towards the loose puck down below the goal line. Klein plays it up the near boards. Andrew Green carries out to center. Centering feed goes to Max Brady, who gains the zone. Brady with a slap shot, with a wrist shot. Pad save by Workman. Moret ahead for Osidchuk, a goal scorer here tonight for Cinco Ranch. He has it at the red line. Osidchuk skates in across the Klein zone. Backhand centering pass. Carriaca off the backhand. Did get it on target. Max Brady battling defensively below his goal line. Puck in the corner for Mitchell. 1 minute to go. Mitchell carrying out from behind his net. Head out to the neutral zone past the stick of Andrew Green. Goolsby turned it over on the interception. Max Brady. Brady will shoot from distance. Goolsby blocks it. Andrew Green centering pass. That goes off the skate of Sorrell. Almost on target to Workman. But Sorrell gets it back. 45 seconds to go. Sorrell on the forecheck, Andrew Green. Sorrell skates out of danger and leaves it into center ice and leads Moret. Leventis tries a centering pass that is intercepted by Presta Giovanni. Up these near boards to Andrew Green. Puck hops out to center for Aspengren. Hands back to Shade Quick, who shovels it ahead. And that is offside on Cinco Ranch as the clock continues to move. 15 seconds. And we may get one more face-off here in the second period. 10 seconds to go. It is 10-4 Cinco Ranch. And that's it for the second period. 10-4 Cougars after 2. Third and final period comes your way on the other side of this break here on the Legacy Sports Network.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric, show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
DeRoche Partners LLP, located in Houston and Dallas, offers a complete range of tax assurance and consulting services to a diverse portfolio of clients. Their team is dedicated to the highest ethics of our profession with a commitment to excellence. This is accomplished by putting an emphasis on providing superior professional services specifically tailored to meet the needs of our clients. DeRoche Partners aim to provide valuable insight, effective solutions, and maintain long-lasting business relationships. Their high recruiting standards and culture of excellence is uncommon and unrivaled. They want to wish all the student athletes good luck. Visit DeRoche Partners on the web at dpllp.cpa.
At McCree Ford, we know you have a lot of choices on where to buy your next vehicle. We have spent over 70 years treating our customers like family, and our mission is still the same, to treat you with honesty, integrity, and respect. Come see us. There is no obligation to buy, and we can walk you through our transparent process. There are no surprises at the end. Plus, McCree Ford customers can take advantage of our free Loaners for Owners program. Come see why our customers say, McCree Ford, that's my dealer. Located on I-45 South, exit 19 in Dickinson, or shop McCreeford.com.
Third period about to get underway from inside the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. 10-4 Cougars. Klein spent a lot of the second period with an empty net after starting goaltender Luc Herradence appeared to get injured, but he's back in goal. And he struggled from Jump Street tonight, occupying the goal for the injured Xander Castillo. Herradence, a member of Memorial West, summoned to emergency duty tonight as Klein skate in. Tough angle shot that goes over the elbow of Workman. Spun in deep around the boards by DeShazer, who scored the last Klein goal that cut the deficit to 6. Shot from the right wing boards was deflected wide. Glover, hassled by Presta Giovanni, kept alive by number 19. And good job by Brian Green to keep it alive at the blue line. In below the goal line is DeShazer, gives it off to McGuire, who shoots, and Workman made another save. Puck comes out to Glover, and he backhands it back into center. DeShazer loses it. Here's Brown. He's got Glover catch, slashing to the net. And the centering pass a little too strong for number 19. As Rowdy McGuire on the back check carries behind his own net. Brown with the forecheck. Here's Green. Brian Green leads it for the chip towards the Cougar blue line by DeShazer. Now Moret, a goal scorer in the second period. Wrist shot just wide of the catching glove of Herradence. Bostian holding, lifting it out to center. Past Andrew Green, and a hand pass is whistled on Klein. So now they stop the clock here in the third period. It's not running anymore, even during breaks. Nope, now they're going to run it again. 6-goal deficit for Klein. Cinco Ranch trying to win game number 5 of the season. Mitchell in the center circle. Here comes Max Brady. Brady with a wrist shot. It's off the glove of Workman. Workman made the save. Comes back up top. Backhanded down low by Miller. Sorrell there to play it as he's hassled by Andrew Green. Sorrell uses the boards to get it out to center for Carriaca. Left at the blue line. Turned back the other way. Now it's Goolsby. Goolsby to the blue line for Austin Chuck, but out of his reach. Lifted off the glass and back out to center ice. Mitchell. Give and go with Andrew Green. Puck hops onto the stick of Max Brady, who shoots, and Workman makes the glove save. Clock inside, 12.5 to go. Here inside the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. Next week, another ISHL doubleheader will begin with these Cinco Ranch Cougars as they play host to Ridge Point, and we'll wrap up with Memorial West and Fair Creek. Our coverage will begin next Friday night, approximately 6 p.m. here on the Legacy Sports Network. Face off to the right of Workman. Andrew Green late coming off the ice for Klein. Now Andrew Green will, what are they going to do? A lot of yelling coming from the Klein bench. They trail 10-4. DeShazer in on the forecheck behind the Cougar goal. Has it on his backhand. Forced into the corner by Duncan. Now he gets it out to McGuire. McGuire with a tough angle shot, tried to lift it over the shoulder of Workman. Puck in down low for Brian Green. Hit by Quick. He tries to take him off the play. A little swing and a miss up the near boards by Leventis. Puck remains in the Cougar zone before it is cleared. Presta Giovanni. Flips it ahead. Held at the blue line by McGuire. Now he'll skate in. Rowdy McGuire. Wrist shot. And that one deflected up into the screen to come down to 11 minutes. And this running clock remaining in tonight's game. Another offensive zone face-off for Klein, who will get San Antonio next on the 20th. Cinco Ranch will have a tough one on Sunday against Cy Woods. Klein win the face-off. Presta Giovanni. Aspengren marking him. His shot was deflected and ricocheted off target. Sorrell goes with a rink-wide pass to Brown, who carries across the line, but then left it at the blue line. Goolsby for Glover. Glover along the right wing board. Skates in across the blue line. Shoots. And right into the breadbasket of Herradence. Having trouble moving, but his big frame, he just kind of stands there. He presents a pretty tough target to get through. Another wrist shot. Presta Giovanni left it off the rebound, and Workman closes the door. Looked like it was Presta Giovanni with a strong snapshot. Workman made the save, and then he denied McGuire. And now Workman is sitting down, looking to get up, and his mother is just down to my left. He's up, he's good. Slap shot by Baushin went off the butt end of his stick. He has to recoil in his own end. Now it's DeShazer who gains the zone, puts on the brakes. Up top, Baushin keeps it alive, but it's turned over to Sorrell, looking for the alley-oop. It's Glover. Glover stick handling past Miller. Here's Moret with a shot, almost punched away as it was sailing over the head of Herradence. 9 minutes to go here in Sugar Land. 10-4 Cougars looking for win number 5. Here's Presta Giovanni. Check it. That is Bastian. Centering pass. DeShazer shoots. Workman with the save. Here comes Brown. Striding and cutting to his left at center. In across the zone, or in across the line. The play is whistled offside. Clock rolling with 8.5 to play. Face off outside of the Klein zone. Brown, a couple of goals at least for Cinco Ranch tonight. Had a hat trick against Fair Creek back on November 14th. came in. No goals in his last 2 games. Another save by Workman. Face off to the left. Cinco Ranch's freshman netminder. Aspengren wins the draw. Laid behind the net, up the near boards. Walls couldn't keep it alive, and now Aspengren has a 2-on-1 with Carioca waiting to come in, and Aspengren scores! Not much resistance by Herradence, who's having trouble moving. Second goal for Aspengren. I think all Herradence can really do is just stand there, make little movement, try to just be a roadblock, so to speak. Puck rolls to Workman, who smothers. Inside 7 minutes to go. Clock continuing to move. Running clock ever since essentially the second period. Klein in the offensive zone. They win the draw. Prestavani plays it down the boards for Jack Brady. And now it is Aspengren, who outlets off the stick of Carioca. Turned back by Walls. He flips it in. This is Duncan. Jack Brady on the forecheck. Duncan plays it around the boards, out to center. Here comes Aspengren looking for a hat trick, but instead she gives it off to Osenchuk, and he scores between the wickets of Herradence. Well, now I think he's just going back to the bench, and Klein will play the duration of this third period and the balance of it with an empty net. Obviously very unexpected as far as Klein is concerned, as they came in looking to win game number 11 of the season, sweep the season series. That puck is flipped up into the Cinco Ranch bench off the stick of Goolsby. She may have caught Britt Brown in his mask. Be a long ride home for Klein. After all this is said and done, Cinco Ranch will improve their record to 5 wins, 11 losses. Workman makes another stop in the last 5 minutes of our game tonight. That's been an eventful evening. We missed most of the second period of our first game between Strake and PFC due to a power outage. Here's Sorrell, and we've got a whistle. And we got a trip. It'll be called on Cinco Ranch. But we lost power as the circuit blew, and our outlet behind our broadcast location. Sorrell's going to go to the box. He took 3 minors in the loss to Cy Woods on Sunday. So Mr. Electric power play for Klein. Mr. Electric, we have the power to make things better. 4 minutes to go. Shot down low was deflected right at the top of the crease. And now a skate race. Walls. They will at least disrupt Moret enough for his shot to be off target to the empty net. Feathered ahead to the blue line. Andrew Green drops it back for McGuire. McGuire pivoting to Presta Giovanni. Center point. His shot blocked in front of Workman. McGuire gets it back, skates in, shoots and scores as he lifts it over the left shoulder. And McGuire has a hat trick for Klein. And he scores on the power play to cut the lead to 12-5. McGuire's 6th hat trick of the season. Coming down to the 3-minute mark. as Sorrell has now left the ice surface. And I guess we'll be walking to the locker room. Maybe got on his conduct, mouthing off after getting penalized for the trip. Flip towards the empty net. Cinco ices it. 2:45 and counting at the whistle. 12-5 Cougars. Klein makes wholesale changes. Max Brady will take the face-off against Aspendren. Bostian feathers it down to Mitchell. Max Brady shoveled it into the corner. He played there by Brown. Another whistle. Looks like Brown is going to skate back towards the box. Interference called on Brown. .145, clock rolling. Mr. Electric power play for Klein. Duncan around the inboards. Jack Brady played it back to Miller. Jack Brady, wrist shot over the catching glove of Workman. Sent back to the point. Bostian couldn't keep it alive as the puck comes back to the Klein blue line. Miller 6-on-4 because the net is empty for Klein. Long wrist shot. Jack Brady's shot is blocked by Abby Goolsby. 1:10 to go tonight. Puck below the Cinco goal line. Miller, one-timer, and Mitchell had a shot blocked. Got it back, tried to glove it down in the slot. Comes to the near boards. And it'll be sent back up towards the blue line, kept alive by the body of Bostian. Jack Brady spins with it in the right wing corner. Calling for it, Bostian gets it. Wrist shot, deflected wide. Last 40 seconds of tonight's game. Max Brady in down low. Absorbed a hit by Abby Goolsby. Cinco clear, rolls all the way down. 26 seconds to go. Bostian, Miller, rink wide from right to left for Mitchell. Mitchell flips it ahead for Brian Green. Swiping Adam Leventis. Green shoots. Punched away by Workman. 10 seconds to go. McGuire looking for goal number 4. Stopped by Workman. Rebound sailed wide. That was Andrew Green in the last 3 seconds. And this is a final. Cinco Ranch defeat Klein 12-5. Back to talk about it after these messages on the Legacy Sports Network.
What's in a name? A name can tell you a lot about a company. Take First Community Credit Union, for example. First Community Credit Union is just a better place to bank. They serve the families and businesses in the Houston, Katy, and Fort Bend communities. They take pride in the name First and want to be the one you look to, well, first, because they've been a leader in the financial community for the past 50 years. With services like free checking, free bill pay, and a free Visa check card, as well as great rates on auto, mortgage, equity loans, and credit cards. First Community Credit Union promises to make a first-rate financial difference in your life. Find out why FCCU is just a better place to bank. Think First. First Community Credit Union. See what your friends, co-workers, and neighbors have been keeping a secret all these years. For more information, go online to fccu.org or call 281-856-5300 today.
Are you ready to restart your path to wellness? At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, the most common goals that we hear from our new guests are losing weight, increasing energy, improving sleep, and increasing mental focus and clarity. Most importantly, people want off the prescription medications and to get back to a healthy and balanced life naturally. Are these your health goals too? Let us help you take charge of your health and wellness, just as we're helping thousands of others every day. Get off the meds and on to wellness naturally. Let our doctors, nurses, nutritionists, and wellness coaches carefully craft the healthy life you've imagined. Feel better, look better, live better. Visit HWC.com to learn more, or call us at 281-698-8698. Mention this ad and receive 2 of Dr. Hotze's best-selling books free with your consultation. 281-698-8698. That's 281-698-8698 or Hotze, HWC.com.
Final score here in the second half of our ISHL doubleheader. 12 for Cinco Ranch, 5 for Klein. Klein played the better part of the game without their starting goaltender Luc Herradence, who never seemed right from Jump Street, left the game in the second due to injury, came back late second, played some in the third, left again. Just not the night for Klein they anticipated anyway. And a solid performance by Brendan Workman in goal for Cinco Ranch and the Cougars as they score 12 in a 12-5 win. Coming up next Friday, we've got Ridge Point and Cinco Ranch at 6:10, followed at 7:50 by Fair Creek and Memorial West. For our entire crew, this is Michael Silver saying so long from the Sugar Land Ice and Sports Center. This has been a presentation of the Legacy Sports Network in conjunction with Max Sports TV.